Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in. John Colclough here from Pegasus Property Group. I want to do you a very quick video on bridging and finance. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been asked many times, how do I fund my deals? What do I do? What kind of questions do I ask my broker? So let's dive straight in and let's go ahead and get your questions answered. So here we go. I've already done an example on the screen. And what I'm going to do, there's three different ways of bridging. There is retained. What they'll do, each time they'll do an assessment and analysis on you. If they can say, sorry, I can only lend you up to 650, they'll work that out and say, okay, we think your interest is going to be round about £50,000. So they've assessed you 650. They said the interest is 50,000. So if on day one, I can only pre-agree 600. If you need more money, you'll have to find it yourself, because retained, they are taking the money off you day one, which is safe because you know it's been paid. Rolled up, on the other hand, is rolled up month on month. So same again, they'll do an analysis, they'll work out they can lend you up to 650, and then you will say, we'll give you 600, but your interest paid at the end. And but that is like a bit of compounded interest. So if you have, let's say, 600,000 and you're getting £50,000 per month on a drawdown, that'll be 50,000. Let's say 1%, that's £500 on top. Month two, you get another 50,000. That'll be your first 50, second 50, and the £5,000 interest you had on day one as well. So it's always compounding. Whatever interest, it may be 500, it may be 5,000. It all depends on what that interest is. So 1% will be £500 a month, not 5,000. Maybe 10% a month, which is absolutely crazy. But either way, work it out. Retained is at the end. Rolled up is month on month. Serviced is that you pay the debt every single month. So £50,000, 1% a month. That's £500. You service that debt. Think of it as like a loan, like a mortgage payment. Okay. There are three types of main loans you can have. I have seen some that are a multiple, where you can say get 6 months of serviced, 6 months retained. I've seen 6 months rolled up. I've seen 6 months serviced. It all depends on how each bridger and each broker can structure a deal to make it work for you. So let's dive straight into here. Make sure the broker you speak to, you get the answers to the minimum of these questions here. Okay, you want a minimum of 14, and this is the reason why. Because I see a lot of people online saying, what's the best interest rate I can get? I see a lot of brokers advertising, now I can get 0.5, 0.64. That's great. But what are all the other questions and answers? And the reason why I'm saying this is I've been caught out myself a couple of years ago, and I'll show you exactly why I got caught out, because I was then focusing on the 0.6s, not the 1%, because we all focus and drive for the better returns, but sometimes that 1% is better than the 0.64. Okay, so I'll quickly talk you through this because it's only an overview. So if we were getting a loan, £600,000, okay, ignore the rest, just work down the questions. Okay, what interest rate can you get me? That'll be, let's say they're both rolled up, yeah? Rolled up. What interest rate can you get me? Oh, I can get you 0.7. Great, let's get signed up. But let's keep going. Just put broker number one, put their name, ABC1, that's broker number one, DEF2, that's broker number two. Broker number two says, I think that 0.9 would be better, or that's all I can get you, I'm sorry. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'll go with number one. But, as I said, keep working your way through. The term, exactly the same, 12 months. The exit fee, this is where your things start mounting up. Exit fee, broker one is 2%. They may not have told you this, they should do, or you may not have read your term offer, but 2% exit. Broker number two is 0. Okay, fair enough. That was the exit fee. So the broker fee is 2%. Let's say this one's 1%. Most broker fees either get a fixed fee or they will have 1 or 2%. Okay. The arrangement fee, exactly the same, pretty standard on bridging, 2%. What happens is 1% goes to the bridger, 1% is a bit of a kickback or a service fee for the broker. Okay, so that's pretty simple. I'll leave it the same. Then these are your costs that soon mount up. I'll show you exactly why. And this is exactly what happened to myself. So I'm learning you my mistakes. So lender's fee, let's just say they're £1,000. Whatever they may be, let's just say they're exactly the same. Title insurance, no, that's fine. None of them want it. Valuation fee, let's just say they're the same as well. So it's all the same, not a lot of change. But some might want 3,000, some might want 4,000. Just make sure you check these numbers. The QS fee. What I mean by this is, on this broker one, you get a QS. And what that means is, every drawdown, let's say it's 600,000, you're getting £50,000 each month. You spend the money, you pay for the QS to come out, they'll assess your project, they'll go back and do a spreadsheet for the bridging lender. They'll say, yes, I'm happy they spent 50,000. They'll then release the money into your bank or direct to your builder, and then you carry on. That's going to cost you money, because QS visits are on average £495 plus VAT. They do vary on area and on complexity of job. Sometimes it's a percentage of drawdown, a percentage of GDV, it will vary. But this argument, let's say it's £500 plus VAT. Okay, that's £600 a month. So it's a 12-month term. So that's £7,200 that you haven't thought about. You forgot about them. And guess who pays them? You. On broker 2, you're not having a QS. And now you're wondering why. So, go down again. Lenders legals. I got stitched on the very last minute because I forgot to ask what are the lenders legals, because I trusted the broker and thought they were about the same. This lender, £4,600. I nearly fell off my chair. I was absolutely gutted. So, but now I'm paying one £2,400. So the reason why broker 2 hasn't got a QS, because there's an asset manager. This funder has an asset manager, and that means a fixed fee in most occasions, and on this occasion it was £995. That means they come out as many times as you want for that one fixed fee. So where this one was a QS, 7,200, this was a fixed fee. Okay, so down the bottom, ignore all the rest for the moment. Here, this is the total costs, which are these. Okay, 6,895 are the total costs here. So already the costs are a lot lower. And what I've done, I've taken an average of 0.7. Let me show you my calculation here. There you go. 0.7 plus times 12. That's your interest rate per annum. Okay. Plus your 2% exit fee, plus your 2% broker fee, plus your 2% arrangement fee. Yeah. Are you with me? There you go. Actually, I haven't even put the exit fee on. So let's put that in, because that is going to make a massive difference. Okay. So click on that and plus that. Oh, sorry. There you go. So, by looking at this, already, this left-hand side is not looking as sexy as you thought it was. 14.4%. And what I've done is added all the interest rates up. This side is 13.8. So, there or thereabouts, it's less than a percent underneath. So, it doesn't really matter technically. But, when you add the costs in, 15,300, or 6,895, what I've done is, this is in layman's terms, as I said, an overview. This way you need to work out your numbers on all of these. I've gone and got £600,000 loan at 0.7 a month. Okay, 4,200. That's if it's day one. You can work it out on your own spreadsheet month on month. So all I've done is got the 15,300 divided by the 4.2. Exactly the same, 6,895 divided by the 4.2. That's like the interest rate per calendar month if you had all that money on day one. Look, that's an extra 3%. Which means, on my calculation, 3.64 plus 14 is now 18%. Exactly the same. 6,895 divided by your interest rate, if you had the whole lot, it's 1.6. 15.4 is a 13.8 plus 1.64. So now we're talking 2.5%, 3%, whatever it may be. So just as a guide, and do screenshot this, do write it down. Make sure you, when you're getting a broker, unless you're happy and confident with your broker, get 2 or 3 quotes, and they will be there or thereabouts. So broker fees might be the same, legals might be the same, but these costs at the bottom will soon mount up. Don't focus on the low interest rate. So yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I thought I'd do a very quick overview, and as I said, it was very quick. Do comment below. I do want to do a lot more of these videos. It is Saturday. I'm in the office. I'm ready to go home now, but I wanted to really do this because I've had a lot of questions. So screenshot it, comment, tell me what you want. I will do more of these, but make sure you get these at least 14 questions answered. Take your overview, divide it by your term, and literally see what the difference is. 0.7 to 1% seems a lot over the term, but working out all the costs will be a lot less. So thanks for tuning in. John Colclough, Pegasus Property Group. Anything I can help with, do comment. I'm here to help. Thank you very much.